Hello and welcome back to some more Brandenburgian Ambitions. So, like I promised yesterday... Oh, right, I'm the Green Dragon, blah blah blah, Europa Universalis Forest Brandenburg, blah blah blah, and as promised yesterday, we will burn Poland to the ground. It will be glorious, truly, my children, it will be glorious. They're allied with Muscovy and Novgorod, but war, bitches! Especially with my bros in Denmark joining in. Seriously, what's there to worry about? I still have my good general, which is excellent. Okay, and we'll want to head down there to handle... Yay. The fuck are you doing, you little bitch? Chelno will be mine, not yours. Mazovia is an ambitious little bastard who's constantly trying to just grab land that they have no right to, you know? And frankly, I don't exactly approve. Okay, but... Okay, we are... No, you go there. You go there. You split go there. You go there as reinforcements. It'll be glorious. Spread out and siege. So there's three things I want. Chelmno, Warmia, and Danzig. All return to the Teutons. Those little bastards, they're... Yes, attached to this unit. God damn it, they're... Well, actually it shouldn't matter since I'll be using the returned course thing, right? Oh. So you can't return all of them in a single war anyway. That's wonderful to behold. We'll take Danzig and Chelmno, I think. Rather than taking Chelmno and Warmia and some other land. Although, actually... Come to think of it... What if I did do this? I mean, this is not Polish, right? No, it's Prussian, so the core will last. Wait. They get betrayed by everyone who they ever loved. Oh! Oh, you sweet, poor lost child! Oh, their allies fucked them over! It's glorious! If I had known, I would not even have bothered to call my guys in, but... Yeah, Mazovia has a claim, apparently. And let me guess on this as well? No, but they sure as hell won't hesitate to take it. Well, since Mazovia will be controlling that siege anyway, let's head over here and hopefully take control of this one. No! The fuck are you doing, you mad fuck? Don't assault! I wish there was a way to prevent them from using my troops in this fashion, cause this is bull. And do not attach to this, just go and siege something, Teutons, it'll be fine, just find a siege. So they'll take 2 holdings, and possibly, you know, if they actually take Chelno, I am gonna go to war with Mazovia next, because that must be returned to the Teutons. If they actually take a separate piece, we're gonna have a really big problem with these guys. I'm their only, you know, guy, so that should be good. Sit on top of this. Listen, Mazovia, you've been pulling some pretty, you know, iffy shit, I must say. Oh, wait, so it takes more to return it than to just take it. Well, how about I do this, take it, and just feed it to the Ottomans by hand? I mean, why not? Right, we can certainly do that. And Poland is burning Reich. Poland will not last for much longer, unfortunately. I intend to vassalize what's left of them at some point, if I can. Okay, now would be the time where they might take a separate piece. That would be really unfortunate, I must say. Building up a claim on provinces that rightfully belong to my vassal. How dare they? Also, could I take any... Why would it cost me points? Poland is a rival. Diplomatic power cost for demanding promises from them in a peace deal. It should be reduced, right? Well, I suppose. Why are you sieging Lithuania? Oh, and wait, you're allied with Denmark. So, let me guess. Livonian reconquest of Kurland. That is acceptable. That is perfectly acceptable, and they're almost willing to take it. And actually, do I have any gold in there? No. Okay, good. This is all I essentially want. I could try to take some more, but I'm worried about Mazovia backstabbing me like a little bitch, so... Actually, let's see, could I? No. Yeah, pretty much anything else would put me over the limit, wouldn't it? Well, Calais, I could give them that, but... then that would go to them and not to me, and I don't really want that. So this will do. This will do. We've managed to take what we truly wanted. Namely, Danzig and the core. So, you, my darling, sell province Danzig for whatever you're willing to pay for it. Okay, 40. Better than nothing. Enjoy. Take it. It's now yours. And then we can proceed to start the annexation, I believe, in the 4th of November. Okay, so that was relatively simple and straightforward, and it worked out like a dream, really. So I think the next thing we want to do is actually betray our ally of Mazovia. Or, not yet actually, but as soon as we have taken over the Teutons and we can fabricate on them, we're gonna start thinking about smashing them. Also thinking about making Poland my vassal, like I said. We also have a... Who's your ally? The Palatinate? Yeah, well, fuck them. Let's go and say hi. We have that mission, so why not? Palatinate has level 8, but we have more troops than the Palatinate. And we have more troops than the entire enemy alliance, I think, put together. So that's hardly a big thing. We can afford to split them up, yay, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how I'm gonna deal with this. Now you do not have that much aggressive expansion against me, but you do have the in the war together thing. So, okay, if I can get them without a gift up to 190 while we're in the war, I can get them up to 190 outside the war with a gift. Guess I could just save my money for now, which would help. But okay, we'll want to... Oh, come on! I can't wait until the auto, you know, spending box for the cardinals is implemented, because this game needs it, it really does. Decisions. Ooh, act of uniformity, just a straight up 1 point of strength. That's missionary strength, that's really nice. Essentially for free. This is 5 years ahead. 5 years, 12 months. Each year, that's 60 months, 60 by 8. 60 by 8, that's 480. 480. Plus that, okay, I think I can afford to take the idea. So we'll go for that, and that gives us a lot more manpower. 27,000 in fact in total, which is pretty good. And we're almost to the point where we could start the annexation of Hansa. So how are we gonna do this? I think we might actually want to do these two first, leave a diplomat free for other needs, and then finish the Teutons later, because they have the least amount of negative debuffs, and they did just get the return territory thing, which makes them even happier with us, right? I have a feeling that Lithuania is gonna burn. Just saying. At war with just Lithuania. It's just Lithuania against a whole lot of people. Yeah, they're doing badly. I have to expand in this direction just so that I can provide a buffer against Muscovy and the Ottomans. Which means that I have to take part in screwing Lithuania and Poland. not losing military power. I can afford a 10-point prestige hit. So you, do I want a vassal or an annex? An annex would make people more upset, so I suppose we... Oh, Munster left the coalition, good. We'll give them something to be more mad about very shortly. But for now, let us improve those relations a little bit. And you as well. Oh, recall you, you're already done. You, however, did I not improve with you? I had planned to, but okay. And let's stop Denmark off. And they're actually threatened by me. Holy crap. Okay, fine. Okay. Regency Council too. And he's a weak one. A weak claim. Okay, glorious, truly. A weak claim sits on the Austrian throne. But that's fine. I suppose I don't much mind. I don't really care either way. Unless they fall in union with me, which would be truly good. But that is unlikely to happen just yet, because not quite that strong. And here, I'm voting for Austria. And they're backing Silesia. Listen, buddy, Silesia is a bad bet. Just trust me on that. Silesia is a bad bet. Huh, workshops. Which would increase the value of the trade node as well. I'm thinking some extra manpower would not come amiss, actually. Okay, here's the thought. Right, you are at 200 and you're almost ready. Okay, we'll just let them finish ever so slightly. Go here, smash the army along the way, get a bit of tradition. Sounds good. Boom, good. Recall. And I don't know. I could take them as a vassal. They're not particularly pissy at me either. But they would swiftly become pissy. Right? So, I don't know. I could ask for full annex, and that would actually fulfill my mission, and I'm really leaning towards that. I mean, who would get pissed? Bohemia, Thuringia, Poland? As opposed to a vassalage agreement. Well, it would make people less mad, and as for the mission, well, screw it. And this would give me a bit more prestige, I think, so... Okay. Oh, we have a war with Hungary, no less. Because they were attempting to take Ratibor. Well now, that's actually... I suppose we're gonna see what we can grab. Eh? So how strong is Hungary? 11,000 men. You know, somehow I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Oh, they have a lot of extra fire, but it doesn't matter because we have a lot of extra shock, and the shock is still more valuable. Kill. Boom, 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 in your face, boom. And let's head to Pest and see about fixing that. All those Hungarians trying to pull all this shit against my little vassal. Silly, silly, silly wabbits. I could repair the relations with, yay, Bohemia by returning some of their stuff. Possibly. Cause, see, that's the thing, I wouldn't have a land connection with their stuff down here, would I? So, there's not much point in, well, doing this. And we're actually the war leader over Austria. It actually came to us and not to Austria. This is an important point, actually, where we are actually considered more desirable as a war leader than, yay, the Holy Roman Emperor, which is good. Really, really good. Everyone's technically voting for Austria, but we'll fix that soon enough. So, any more stuff to kill? Some troops there. And again, I probably shouldn't try to weaken them too much, because, you know, because they are fighting against the Ottomans, but I do want that Bohemian holding, to be honest, because that would make Bohemia hate us a lot less, and I feel like that would actually be of benefit to my nation if I could repair that relationship. But since we are attritioning and since we have a lot of people to help us, I'm actually gonna go home and let them siege. Wow, 7% attrition in that one place for a little bit. Much scary. Okay, bit of attrition there, but no, keep going, keep going. Okay, recall you fracturing here really. We're not gonna be declaring on the coalition people directly anyway. And you can continue, but okay, you. Oh, holy crap. If I made peace right now, I could start annexing the Hansa. It would be glorious. It would truly be glorious. So I think we have to start. Recall the diplomat. We must make peace. Listen, Hungary, I know you want stuff, but they have a big brother now. You'll return Moravia to Bohemia. No. Flat out no, eh? Do I want Bohemia happy with me? I think I can get that without having to return their stuff though, so sure, white peace. Actually, I should have asked for concession of defeat probably, but whatever. And you, dear Hansa, we're gonna send them money and we're gonna see about starting that annexation process because it's high time. We did that, isn't it? 50, yes. And you, start the process of annexing you. Recall you from Sjaland, and we're gonna go and annex yay Hansa right now. Well, at least we got to be a papal controller for a little bit. There we go. That's good. You will not be mad about Holy Roman Empire annexes. You'll be just sad about the vassal annexes. And Holy Mother of God, they do not have an heir. Oh, Augsburg and Württemberg. I want to get in on that. Actually, if I can. Sure, Bavaria, have access all day long. Truce with Finland. Oh, but those unions are about to end. They got their ass whooped somewhere. Go figure. Listen. Bohemia. So, who do we have that we could reach? We have an Austrian alliance that we could remove, theoretically. Not sure if I want to, but I could get rid of it. For now, because I don't have a... You know what, let's... Okay, Bohemia flipped, and since there is the chance of gaining a throne, let's actually, yeah... Let's marry them and ditch Austria for now. We'll reform the Austrian alliance later, hopefully, but for now, let's chill for now. And then, if they still want to be nice... Okay, Brandenburg and Augsburg. Good! Yeah, and if... You know... If this works out, should be fine. Please don't be hostile. I understand that it's nasty when these things happen, but I have a good reason. I could gain a whole nother kingdom there. You have to understand, Austria. It's for the greater good. For me. Right? You want me to be happy, don't you? I'm sure you do. So, that's how we're gonna handle this. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna improve relations with you while we annex these two fools. 8 of 6, yeah. Always need more Diplo relations. Well, you can get as many as 8, and 8 is a pretty good amount. If you take both Diplo and expansion, because you know that those two do synergize pretty well. Yeah, probably won't take expansion, but I will possibly take trade. I don't actually know. I might take one more. Diplo idea, but I won't take more than that, I think. Personally, I think the Diplo ideas are some of the best, but, you know, eh. So your alliances, Riga and Muscovy, eh? Muscovy is still supporting you. You're still fighting them, Denmark. You are still behind. And we will keep working on the Diplo ideas just a little bit longer, because we've almost finished them off. And once we do, we can break royal marriages at will. Which will be good, since we have a royal marriage with Portugal, which we need to break. And we'll be able to do that in a couple of months. Which will be glorious. How's that heir of yours? Yeah, looking good, unfortunately. Bohemia, though. Bohemia may be in a bit of a tough spot. They haven't offered us an alliance, though, strangely enough. Succession. He's 52. He could die any year now. He could die, and then we get a small succession war, but we get a new kingdom, which would be good. And God damn it, smugglers, wonderful, just wonderful. Good thing is we can get a fair bit of power in the Baltic and suck money out of it using the Teutons, because they in fact have a fair bit of influence here as well. Some of it comes from ships, but a good chunk of it is from these trading areas. It will be nice to annex those. Now Mecklenburg, Munster and Gelre. I could fabricate a claim on them, but they're allied with Denmark, which is not so good. Because that could mean a war against Denmark, and one which that's something I don't really want, because Denmark has good military tech and a lot of, well, bitches, to put it bluntly. Denmark and their bitches would do some really nasty things to me, and I don't want that. But then again, we're about to get army professionalism giving us 20% more morale, which will be extremely good and will help a great many things. Recall you, so who else do we need to placate, make happy? I suppose we'll just form the alliance with you. Okay, Mazovia. I think I want to improve with you, just to make sure we are good. Mazovia is in a Regency Council, but they don't have a king. Other than, you know, that one. Ooh. Well, I'm not losing stability. I will take that to make my armies even awesomer, as is my way. I think we'll want a war with Poland when we can. It would have been nice to get a claim on them instead of Denmark, because I don't really care about attacking Denmark, to be honest. I mean, like, eh? Right, not possible when the Union is due to end. Oh. The Union has not been stable for 50 years. Yeah, Sweden rebelled for a little bit. Sorry, bumped the mic ever so slightly there. But yeah, Sweden rebelled for a bit. Didn't they? They rebelled for a bit. I recall. That was a thing that transpired. It is a true fact, in fact. Ooh. Hello. We got ourselves a cardinal. Nice. Not exactly a major score, but it's something. Let's build another regimental training camp. I do want to build up to 30,000 reserves, if possible, because that's a really nice round amount, and that's something you can work with, right? Poland. Warned by the Ottomans. You are in Warsaw, improving relations. Recall you. We're gonna actually see. Well, actually, do I want to fabricate right now? I could. Do I have a casus belli by chance? No. But we do want to fabricate, I think, and hope to God we don't get discovered, because that coalition has some teeth. Not as much as it used to, perhaps, but There's some people that dislike me heavily. Bohemia still doesn't have an heir. What about Britain? Brittany is not worth the effort anymore, they're too weak. The remnants of Brittany do not impress me. Die! 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 Die already! King Giri the First, or Giri the First. Superior firepower as opposed to getting the tech in a 2 years time. 1.5 years time, in fact. Yeah, I'm gonna get the tech. Go figure. What would that give me? Leader fire. No. No, 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 no. Oh, actually, something I should have done. Well, not while we're still fabricating, I suppose. So what I could do, since they only have 5 provinces, is take a couple of them, then vassalize what remains of Poland and feed those back to them. Right? And that would work. That would be a thing. And I won't even have to take Poznan, I could just take these 3 or something. And then just... yeah, this would actually work out in pretty equal terms, too. Yes, this is good. This could work. Oh, Denmark took that. Because fuck the reconquest, right? The frack happened there? Oh no, you're still reconquesting Kurland, it's just that Denmark now actually owns Kurland. Fuck me. We'll have to take this and Kovno, and possibly attack Kurland as well, because we'll want to control the Baltic. For obvious reasons. Why do you hate me suddenly? Prestige over borders. Oh yeah, right. Have Casus Belli and allied to rival. Who do you consider a rival? Bohemia. Okay, Bohemia is apparently a rival, but while we are right here, let us ever so accidentally break our royal ties with them. Okay, we have formed a personal union with Bohemia. They have sworn their complete allegiance to us, allowing us to rule our nations as one. Only good can come of this. Our 2 nations will now be ruled by our glorious king. Excellent. Excellent. We actually farmed a union out of this. Good. All we need to is revoke the guarantee there to, you know, avoid losing diplo points to the Portuguese, and we'll be golden. Bohemian goldish thing, sort of. Not really, but sort of. And this is definitely a step in the right direction, if I can say so myself. Very nice indeed. Revoke the guarantee. Goodbye, you suck, go away. So who else could we possibly try to farm? Austria. Because their guy is of low awesomeness, but what's the point of that? Since he's not of the right dynasty, I couldn't press the claim even if I wanted to. Brittany and Württemberg are not worth bothering with, so that's pretty much everyone that actually has something I might want to go after. So October this year, and we can attack Poland again, and we'll do just that. We're gonna go right after Poland again, and we're gonna make them squeal. Because frack Poland, really. Now the Ottomans are scary. Troop-wise, 60,000. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Perfectly manageable. I'm sure we could take it, only not really. So you. One more year, then this goes down by another 60. At that point we should also have enough power to really make this stick, and, you know, we'll get our 9th level. Poland is still on 7. We still get a tactics advantage against them, which is wonderful, of course. Lithuania, eh? Lithuania is a burning wreck right now. The Livonians are having their way with them, or rather their burning corpse, so that's hardly that impressive, you being allied with Lithuania. And Riga is worth very little, and your only alliance is Poland, so even if you take over the war leader, it won't matter much. Because they might. In all honesty, they might, because of how small Poland has become. Tax loss or stability loss? No. Actually, I should probably boost that to +1. There we go. So I have 2 vassals 1 union and 2 vassals that are currently being digested on top of that. Perfectly fine. So, July, then August, then September, then October. So, a couple more months. And then we can go and say hi to Poland again. Lose 5 points of... So, wait, that would have to take 50 years to fully recover based on the extra legitimacy I would be getting from this, right? No, not worth it. Especially since I don't really need this right now, do I? And, yeah, the last of the regimental camps. I have 29,000 men, and that is as close to 30 as it needs to be. It's good enough. Now, just a little bit more. Yeah, you have marriage with Muscovy and Novgorod, but you might be unable to take, you know, full advantage of them. And even if Muscovy did join, I'm actually willing to fight this one. Even without any allies, I'm willing to fight this perfectly fairly. It's good. It's all good. Okay, so the truce is over. Denmark and Mazovia would both join. Okay, we're gonna declare the war without anyone, and we'll see who joins, who takes over. Lithuania did not join this, which means that I do not need my allies. This is all mine. There's no need. Bohemia has a claim. I'm perfectly willing to let them eat that claim then. Actually, yeah, drop 1 siege team and go here with the rest. Because we should probably kill their army. This I intend to feed to Bohemia if I can. Or Silesia if I can. Either or. Either will do fine. So, you split in half. And does this have claims on it? It does. So we'll stay here on the capital, I think. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Unless I want to go after Riga. Now, I could get access through them easily. Right? There we go. Military access, and you hate my guts, so no, I couldn't. Same for Lithuania. Yeah, they're like, fuck you, buddy. Alright, have it your way. Have it your way. You know, at this point it actually makes sense to go to war with Hungary if I could, and force them to return that, although they are allied. They're allied with Mazovia, of all places. That is actually an interesting thought. Yeah, I could not take them in this war, even if I tried to. Unfortunately. But I think that's fine. We could finagle something here, I'm sure. Galugly infantry. Hello. Much shock goodness. But okay, yeah, see, this is essentially a pretty simple and straightforward war. There is nothing much to worry about here. Actually. No, I'm over my limit, but still. Or rather, I know that this will take me over my limit, but still. I'm gonna build enough transports to try and take Riga. What's your tech level, actually? 7. It might be okay, if I send in my leader first. Yeah, go there. We'll send 5 regiments. It might be enough, or rather 5 at a time. I don't intend to just send one, I'll send several, but we only be able to send in 5 at a time, obviously, and you know, that'll be that. Maybe my vassals will go over there and, you know, fix things, but who knows? If they can get access, which they might not. Yes, and that's the thing, I want Riga for the simple reason that I can use Riga as a staging ground to attack the Livonians. Oh, and you actually took a territory there. Well, it's high time the Livonian order died, as it's meant to. in every Let's Play of Europa Universalis, because they're doomed to die, and history must not be cheated. Right? Right. No interesting disputes there yet. The annexation of the Hansa, and yay, everything is proceeding apace, that is good. This will give us a few more ships to work with, actually, which is, well, good. There you go, 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 go. Might not need to build this second ship right in Stettin, because that's extra waiting time. I might actually annex these first. But we'll see, won't we? Why are you so much further ahead? Oh, you're actually annexing slightly faster. Because of long time vassal crap, I think. Okay, you go there, that's fine, and that is nearly done. Please let me feed something here to Bohemia, and actually... Oh. No, I couldn't feed this to Bohemia, they've lost their cores. Interesting. But, oh, that is occupied by Bohemia. And if I fed that to Bohemia, what would happen? That would bring you back down to 119. I would need to take more than this. I would need to take at least one of my own, like Calais. Then I could vassalize them in the next war. Okay, so that sounds good. We'll actually do that. That's our peace deal. Those two. But first I have a little tiny county up there to smush. Also kindly attached to this unit. Yeah, there are Teutonic ships there, so that should keep Riga nicely blocked in, I hope. And everyone's heading that way. Maybe they'll get through too. No, 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 not just yet. And someone died. Holy crap, he's actually 80. Freaking 80. Okay. So, how is this coming along? Almost done. Okay, fine. Oh, and you did get access through them. Good job. Yes, go for it. It's all good. Okay, I approve of this. We want Riga. Hopefully we'll be able to feed it to someone, anyone. And yeah, okay. So this is good, and this war is pretty much won, so I think I'll split it here, end it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we do some more Brandenburgian Ambitions. So, see you then.